up inside of the lighthouse. The view is gorgeous up here.
Deep in the heart of Michigan's wild, where the roads are less traveled, lies a beacon of history untouched by time. Accessible only by an 18-mile drive down a dirt road, getting here is a whole journey in itself. Today, we're traveling to a hidden gem nestled on the shores of Lake Superior, the Crisp Point Lighthouse. This beacon of history has guided countless mariners since its establishment in 1904, standing as a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of those who braved the Great Lakes' treacherous waters. Join us as we uncover the allure of this secluded marvel, a sentinel of the past calling out to the explorers of today. If you are just joining us, welcome. We're on an epic 7-day road trip across Michigan's Upper Peninsula. Right now, we're staying at the Rivermouth Campground in Tahquamenon State Park, which is the perfect base for day trips to many beautiful spots. This morning, after a hearty breakfast and a much-needed shower, we're gearing up to embark on today's quest to find the Crisp Point Lighthouse. So I've checked the forecast. It looks like some chances of rain around 4, but we are going to head over up to Crisp Point Lighthouse and then the Two-Hearted River. It's about an hour and 15-minute drive, so hopefully we get decent weather while we're there, because it's beautiful and sunny right now, and then it's supposed to start raining tonight and then pretty much go through tomorrow afternoon, which means we're going to be packing up in the rain tomorrow, which not looking forward to that, but we'll worry about that when the time comes. We started our journey to the lighthouse from our campground, initially following Google Maps, which directed us to turn onto Farm Truck Road. Thankfully, I had noticed the sign for the turn to Crisp Point the day before when we were traveling to the falls and knew it was on a different road. So we decided to stop at Jean's General Store to get gas, as there are no other places nearby to refuel. While there, we asked the worker about the best way to get to Crisp Point. She warned us, do not take the turn as shown on Google Maps. She mentioned that so many people have taken that wrong turn that tow trucks now charge $1,000 for a rescue. One family even got stranded in deep mud and had to walk out at 2 a.m. due to limited cell service. It makes me wonder why there is no sign at that wrong turn warning people not to go that way. In any event, I was sure thankful that I trusted my gut instinct and didn't turn there. Further on down the road, we saw a sign marking the spot where 2 sisters had been stranded out there for 13 days. They had taken a wrong turn and ended up stuck in the wilderness with no cell service. Remarkably, they survived on nothing but Girl Scout cookies and Cheetos until they were finally rescued.
You have arrived.
No snowmobiles down here. Built in 1904, Crisp Point Lighthouse was one of 5 U.S. life-saving service stations along the coast of Lake Superior between Munising and Whitefish Point. After being decommissioned in 1993, the lighthouse fell into disrepair and was even placed on the Doomsday List of endangered lighthouses. However, thanks to the efforts of the Crisp Point Lighthouse Historical Society and other volunteers, the lighthouse has been beautifully restored and is now a center for renovation and renewal. Crisp Point Lighthouse stands an impressive 58 feet tall. To reach the top, you'll need to climb 62 steps. It's a bit of a workout, but the panoramic views of Lake Superior from the top are absolutely worth it. Okay, slow and careful.
view.
Water is so green.
Very windy.
Okay.
And to the side the whole time.
Up inside of the lighthouse. The view is gorgeous up here. It's kind of cool being here on such a windy day, actually.
Take your sunglasses.
The lighthouse is open to visitors from May 1st to November 1st each year and is staffed by volunteers who are the only people who are approved to camp here. This is the visitor center. But another trunk picnic. Crisp Point Lighthouse parking lot before we head on to our next destination. After our delightful lunch at Crisp Point, it was time to embark on the next leg of our adventure. Our goal? To find the mouth of the Two-Hearted River, a place I've dreamed of visiting for years. Armed with our borrowed GPS, we set off, navigating a maze of dirt roads and trails.
Turn right on Two-Hearted Landing Road.
The GPS kept suggesting turns onto what were clearly four-wheeler tracks, and with no cell service, we had to be cautious not to get stuck in the sand. We were determined to reach our destination, so we just chose the most traveled-looking roads and hoped for the best. The journey was filled with uncertainty, but the promise of the Two-Hearted River kept us going. Plus, I had another secret bucket list item that I wanted to check off. We found it! Chapel of the Two-Heart. Finally, we arrived at the mouth of the Two-Hearted River and the campground. It was absolutely stunning. Despite the cold and windy weather, the beauty of the place was undeniable. Oh no, this one doesn't. Oh, it does. So we're here at the Two-Hearted River. We crossed the beautiful, picturesque bridge and walked down to the river's mouth. It's a paradise for rock hunters down here. The rustic campground nearby was surprisingly full, making us glad we hadn't planned to camp there, as it was first come, first serve. The Two-Hearted River is steeped in history and natural beauty. It gained literary fame through Ernest Hemingway's short story, Big Two-Hearted River, though Hemingway actually based the story on the nearby Fox River. The river flows through the remote wilderness, offering a haven for anglers, kayakers, and nature enthusiasts. Its name is believed to come from the Ojibwe word, meaning place of the Iroquois. Nice sand here. not camping here. Then came the real moment I'd been waiting for. We cracked open a cold Two-Hearted beer, fulfilling a long-held dream of enjoying it at the mouth of the Two-Hearted River. It was a bucket list moment I'll never forget. I'm about to complete a life goal. Glad you're here for this moment. As you know, I've been drinking the Two-Hearted Ale in a lot of my videos over the years, so we're going to have a Two-Hearted beer at the mouth of the Two-Hearted, so that will be my big life goal complete.
Coca-Cola.
Extra refreshing, right on the site. Cheers! As we headed back home, once more getting lost, but eventually finding our way, I couldn't help but wonder what my next goal in life would be. Until then, this adventure will always hold a special place in my heart. Once again, do not trust your GPS. We were a little lost for a little while, leaving the mouth of the Two-Hearted. We were using the Garmin. Thank you. The vehicle Garmin, and that had us going down like the North Country Trail and everything else. I finally was able to get service on my phone and use Google Maps. I thought I had saved the map ahead of time. Like I knew there wasn't going to be service out here. I'm a little annoyed because I chose save route on Google Maps and apparently you still need service for it. So I did something wrong. But anyway, we were finally headed back in the right direction. It's after 6. The main thing is I don't know if there is the big thunderstorm coming that's supposed to be coming, and we still have to eat and partially pack up because tomorrow's going to be very rainy and we're supposed to be leaving in the morning. So always an adventure. So we got back to the campsite kind of late, so I'm just kind of doing a Mexican casserole type thing with chicken, chili beans, Spanish rice packet, some red and yellow peppers, kind of all mixed together, and then we'll eat it in tortilla shells. We're lighting a fire. We were originally going to do hamburgers and roasted potatoes, but since we got back kind of late, it would have taken a while to get some hot coals ready and then cook the potatoes, so we just decided to do some chicken tacos tonight, and then we'll save the hamburgers and potatoes for tomorrow. It's supposed to be rain tonight. The sun just started coming out. Looks like we got some new neighbors. They're very loud at the moment, so hopefully they're not too bad tonight. But either way, I think it's supposed to rain tonight, so that should get them inside. And we're gonna try to pack up what we can, I guess, tonight, since it's supposed to rain pretty much from like 5 a.m. till past when we're supposed to check out. So we're just gonna kind of play it by ear and just do the best we can and still have a good time. Might do a little fishing this evening. Other than that, we're just gonna eat and maybe hang out by the fire. So it's been a good day so far. Well, the rain keeps stopping and starting this morning. I don't know whether it's better to keep kind of waiting it out. It just says light rain over the next 2 hours now. So I think we're gonna have a quick oatmeal breakfast, kind of pack everything up, and then maybe hit the showers on the way out because there's not going to be any showers at the next place. So we might as well, because we got 2 more nights to go. So a nice shower, I guess, would be kind of nice. All right, the shower felt pretty darn good. This is one of the tiny showers. Definitely a lot of water pressure. I feel very clean and ready for the next leg of our trip. I did go back and get my sandals because I forgot them when I first came. And as anyone that's used public showers knows, you always want to wear your sandals. Well, I just got to see a fox run across the road. I forgot to mention when we first checked in that they told us make sure, above all else, you bring in all of your items at night because the foxes will steal your stuff, especially shoes, any like silverware left out, things like that. So every night we're bringing everything in, the garbage, shoes, everything. So yeah, so I just saw one across the road. It was really cute. And the sun is coming out now. So that's nice. I should be heading into more sunny weather, getting out of this rain finally for the next, our final 2 nights. Hopefully will be 0 rain. We're on to the next place. Thanks for watching this leg of our journey. We have more coming up, so stay tuned.